I heard her tuning it up, but she get it. Phew. Did you try to hop over that thing?
Yeah, I did. I tried to step off.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul is welcome
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Unity Church of Flint. Our statement of being, God is all, both invisible and visible. One presence, one mind, one power is all. This one that is all is perfect light, perfect love, and perfect substance. I am an individualized expression of God. I am ever one with His perfect life, perfect love, and perfect substance. Here at Unity Church of Flint, we believe and teach everyone is a spiritual being created in God's image. We also believe that the Spirit of God lives within each person, therefore all people are inherently good. Unity is a positive, practical, progressive approach to Christianity based on the teachings of Jesus and Philmorian theology. This teaching minister honors the universal truth in all religion and respects each individual's right to choose a spiritual path. At Unity Church of Flint, we are committed to developing our 12 faculties of consciousness. Each month, we focus on one of these, emphasizing a disciple and a corresponding color. The spiritual idea for this month of August is will, the ability to choose, lead, and decide. The disciple is Matthew. He represents a decision-making part of the brain. The corresponding color is silver, and the location is the front of the brain. This month, let us carry or wear something silver to remind us that the divine will is my will. I direct my thoughts into channels that are productive and Christ-like.
I think Mary's first. Mary's first.
Go ahead, Mary, go ahead, Mary. So a little more before then.
You ready, Rev?
Yes, dear.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Every mountain, for every stream, follow every highway till you find your dream. Climb every mountain, for every stream, follow every rainbow till you find your dream. A dream that will lead over all you can live. Every day of your life, just as long as you live. Every mountain, every street, follow every rainbow till you find your dream. All the love you can give every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow till you find your dream.
I believe it is time for our gratitude. Anybody like to start? Of course. Mary.
I always get this stuff. I'm just really, really grateful to be here. I'm so glad my friend Chloe got here today.
Yay,
It's been an interesting week, and I'm excited that school starts next Monday, and I get to drive a bus. And I'll only be working one day at the bar then.
Mary?
Some of you may know I've had a health challenge recently, and part of that health challenge I had to see the lung doctor. Well, he told me that part of my tubes are constricted and blah, 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 so they make inhale and all of that. Well, I'm grateful they weren't too constricted this morning, which was proof to me that God is always available to heal us. And so I am grateful that I could push that air out this morning.
Yeah, here too.
I just wanted to share some gratitude. There's a big life change for me. I have no idea what it is, but Tuesday I'm driving up to Escanaba because I'm one of the headliners for the Michigan Hypnosis Conference this year.
Oh, wow.
First time I've ever done anything like that. So a lot of doors are opening up, and I have a couple of online products that are about ready to launch, so that could open up a new revenue stream between recordings of my sound journeys that I do
Oh, cool.
and training on some of the systems that I've created. So it's super exciting, but it's also kind of terrifying. But the wonder of it is just, and the gratitude, it's just, that takes everything. So
Awesome.
anyway, thank you for letting me share.
Awesome.
Dee?
Yeah. I am grateful that my sister is not suffering anymore.
Yeah.
She's been late with us. And I'm grateful that Brian is recovering, and I'm grateful for all of you.
We're grateful for you.
So I'm sorry, y'all don't know who I am. So I'm here, I'm standing up. I guess I'm sharing Ron and Brian's gratitude. They just texted me and wanted me to share their gratitude and to let y'all know that they are grateful for life, God being in control, and that hold on a minute, I gotta go back to something else because he didn't send me something else. Oh, and that Brian is no longer in ICU.
Yay!
So he's actually, I guess he said no longer in ICU. So I guess they're no longer in ICU and they're in a regular room now.
Good.
He is walking a little bit now, but still in a lot of pain. Please continue to keep us in your thoughts and prayers.
Wow.
So he's doing a little better because at first he wasn't able to even stand.
Thank you for the update.
Yeah, so
Paying the channel.
thank you. Yeah, I text him and said, look here. Can you send me an update because the church is in chaos? I said but I actually called him and I said, can you please give me an update on Brian because so the church can be at peace, please? And so he texted me the update. So that's the latest update. He's out of ICU and he's slowly but surely getting better.
I am grateful. And I am so grateful that my sister is finally had her operation.
All right.
And I am healing from my operation. And I thank God for it.
Thank you, Lord.
I am grateful that my leg is continuing to improve. I was able to stand up for a half an hour just with the support of my cane Thursday night and watched professional fireworks in Flint.
Yeah.
I don't know what the occasion was.
Back to the British.
Okay. But they were beautiful, and I could see them above the house next door. And this is a good thing, and I love fireworks. Over there. Thank you. Awesome.
Anything else? No, Lainey.
I'm very grateful that my son is recovering really well from the surgery and he's healthy. He's good, but hopefully he'll be able to go back to work soon.
All right. Well, we all seem to have a lot to be grateful for.
Yeah.
Just getting up this morning was.
Every day you're good up and down.
Okay.
Is it the Lord's Prayer
And announcements.
announcement?
It's time for our daily word. With understanding, my spirit is always cool. One of the best ways to remain calm in any agitating circumstance is to practice understanding. Seeking to understand gives me information and insight, eases my reactivity. It keeps my emotional thermostat dialed down, even if I am tempted to lose my cool. Perhaps poet Rudyard Kipling was referring to understanding in his poem if when he wrote of the importance of keeping your head when all about you and losing you and blaming it on you. Properly mastered, my power of understanding gives me the strength and the presence of mind to be a beacon in times of trouble or crisis. Whatever this day may bring, I will carry the light of understanding with me. I am cool in the spirit. I am understanding. One who is cool in spirit has understanding.
Is it the, it's,
We can skip announcements.
We can skip announcements.
is it the,
Announcements.
Oh.
Ryan is still in the hospital, as we know. We're keeping him in prayer. Our board meeting has been postponed for today. So next week, possibly, the potluck will still be next week. Our weekly prayer and meditation is now on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Tuesday and Thursday evenings, our church building is open at 7 to the public for an open NA meeting. Our class, How I Use Truth by Emily Cady, is held on Thursday at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. The link to this class can be found on the church website. No registration will be required. However, a love offering will be appreciated and received at the end of each class.
It will be all virtual this week as well.
Okay.
And we got
This is the virtual only?
well, for this, while Brian's gone,
Okay.
it's usually both. You know, same virtual.
Okay.
But Sophie and Cindy are going to do it this Thursday. We got the link figured out and we're set.
We'll cover.
Yeah. We couldn't get into it last week.
I don't think there's anything else that I've forgotten.
is it the Lord's Prayer?
Okay.
If you have any prayer requests, I forgot to bring mine up, but you can put them in the prayer box now as we prepare for our meditation with the, yeah, they're on the floor. For the Lord's Prayer, there's two of them.
Whoa.
Ready?
Give them just a second.
Okay.
You're back up there. Thank you, Gina. You okay, Ty?
Miss you.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the
in preparation for meditation, close your eyes and bring your attention to the center of your head. Begin to breathe into this area near the pituitary gland called the master gland and the hypothalamus that produces endorphins. Imagine with your inner vision a tiny blue light in that area, the color vibration of faith. See it glowing brightly. As you focus your attention on this royal blue light, notice it growing brighter and shimmering as it expands to fill your whole body. Breathe this brilliant blue light into every cell and every atom of your being. Rest and breathe, knowing that divine faith is at work. It knows what you're doing is doing it. Little by little, with your willingness and attention, it will dissolve everything unlike itself. Imagine your deepest desires and fondest dreams, infused with the powerful light called divine faith. Your faith is a laser beam of infinite resources of divine substance, drawing your desires and dreams into form. Give thanks. Give thanks. Then in the days ahead, pay attention to clues that will guide you to the next steps. Open your eyes and know that your deepest desires and fondest dreams will manifest in your life.
Okay, now if you all join me for our thoughts and prayers. Join me for our thoughts and prayers. Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers, take charge of what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer.
And now it's for our guest speaker, one of our oldest members, not oldest exactly, but longest member, Larry Lounds.
Thank you, Eddie. You will see it when you believe it. This is the name of a book written by Wayne Dyer. When I was listening to Reverend Brian regarding the Dream Series, one thing struck me about this phrase, that believe was not a strong enough word. Belief is simply something we take to be true, whereas faith involves reliance and trust and endures in the face of doubts. I think a better phrase is, you will see it when you have unwavering faith in it. Faith does not leave any room for doubt. If we want to manifest anything, we must first use the power of imagination to see what we want to manifest. Then have the unwavering faith that it will be manifested, no matter what it is. Jesus encourages us to harness the power of our thoughts to transform our lives and manifest abundance. In Matthew 21:22, Jesus said, "And whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith." Through this verse, we understand that our thoughts, when aligned with faith, can move mountains and bring forth miracles. The book of Hebrews, chapter 11, teaches us that faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. This encourages us to trust in the unseen, to hold to our dreams, and have unwavering faith in the divine guidance that whispers in our hearts. It is through faith that we can manifest our deepest desires and bring them into tangible reality. We must shed the limitations of doubt and fear and embrace the limitless potential that resides within us. We must cultivate a deep sense of trust in the universe, knowing that it conspires in our favor when our faith is steadfast. Remember the words of Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, that we can overcome any obstacle, endure any hardship, and rise above any challenge that life presents. In the words of Apostle Paul, who proclaimed, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. With unwavering faith as our compass and free will as our vehicle, we can overcome any obstacles that stand in our way. Have you ever considered what happens to the unlimited imaginations young children have and lose as they grow up?
Yeah.
All of us. I was reminded of this power of imagination of young children a few years ago when we first met our soon-to-be step-grandchildren. We were in our home in Lake Tahoe, and my son and his fiancee and 2 children arrived shortly after midnight. The children had been sleeping in the 3.5-hour trip from Walnut Creek, California, so they were wide awake. I sat on the floor with them for a couple of hours and played with them. It's more like 3 hours, I think. Ryland, who was 5, had toy soldiers in a fort and was using his imagination as he played the scenarios with the soldiers. Karina, who was 3, had her dolls and stuffed animals and was talking with them and playing roles with them. I was amazed how they could use their imaginations, because our children are way past that age, and step into different roles in an instant. Then 2 years later, we were playing outside, and Riley decided we would build a house. Actually, he was going to build a house with a garage and driveway. He imagined himself as the contractor, and Karina and I the laborers. We had to gather sticks and branches, and he built a little house with the sticks and branches. It amazed me how his imagination was so vivid. Because when you got all through and you looked at those sticks, I go, okay, that's great, Ryland. But it was his imagination that, he had a driveway, he had all the different rooms, okay. But it's just amazing the amount of imagination that they have and how good it is. In the book, I Am, I Create, by Aaron Worley, the I Am, the God within every spiritual being, having a human experience, starts out as pure I Am. But as we age, we develop a persona based on what our parents and teachers and peers teach us. This persona reacts to comments such, you are brilliant, you are stupid, this is impossible, or you can't accomplish that. This becomes our persona. In order to live our unlimited lives, we need to filter out our persona, either through meditation or writing, and listen to our I Am, the God within every one of us. Get back to that imagination, get back to that young child that hasn't developed that persona yet. Visualization is the art of creating mental images of our desires and our dreams. It is the act of seeing ourselves achieving our goals and living the life we aspire to, and manifesting the abundance that the God within us has promised us. When we harness the power of visualization and combine it with unwavering faith, we unlock a force that has the potential to shape our reality. When we visualize ourselves in a state of health, we attract healing. When we visualize ourselves in harmonious relationships, we attract love and connection. When we visualize ourselves achieving our goals, we attract opportunities and success. Visualization is not enough. It must be coupled with unwavering faith and aligned actions. In the book of James, chapter 2, verse 20, it says, faith without works is dead. And as Brian says, it works if you work it. We must not only see ourselves achieving our dreams, but also take the necessary steps to bring them into fruition. Our visualization acts as a guiding light, inspiring us to take action and persevere through challenges. Embrace the power of visualization. Paint vivid mental pictures and the life you desire. Hold unwavering faith in the promise of God within us. Visualize ourselves walking in abundance, joy, and fulfillment, impacting lives, making a difference, and leaving a lasting legacy. The power to create the life we desire lies within us. Visualize, have unwavering faith, and take action. Align ourselves with the divine plan that the God within us has for our lives. Embrace the power and watch as miracles unfold before our eyes. Let us walk forward with faith, vision, and unwavering belief in the abundant blessings that await us. You may be asking yourself, how do I communicate with the God within me to unleash the power of imagination and visualization? The book by Aaron Worley, One Truth, One Law, I Am, I Create, We Are All God, We Have Just Forgotten. That's the title.
Wow.
It's not the whole book. Suggests, when you meditate, ask the I Am, the God within you, what your divine plan is. Also share your dreams and your desires with the I Am, the God within you, the steps you need to take to achieve your dreams. Jean and I have found, by writing, we can access the I Am, the God within us. We use the productivity pyramid, establishing your values, developed by Hiram Smith, the founder of Franklin Planners. We build our personal productivity pyramid on our governing values. The people, things, beliefs, ideas, and activities that we value most are the foundation of the pyramid. And that's what we build our dreams for. We set our goals based on our values and gives us the motivation to pursue them because they're our values. The pyramid starts with our governing values and the base of the pyramid. Then we establish our long-term goals based on our governing values. From there, we establish our short-term goals. In the top of the pyramid are our daily tasks necessary to achieve the long-term and short-term goals. The last time we did a comprehensive personal productivity pyramid was nearly 20 years ago. We were in Vail, Colorado. We went to a lake near Vail and found a quiet place on the cliff overlooking the lake and began writing, following the guidelines provided with the pyramid. We found by starting to write and just continuing to write, our thoughts and revelations provided by our I Am, the God within, flowed freely. If you just write and write and write without editing as you're writing, it flows freely. You don't know where's it coming from. You just keep writing. We wrote for almost 3 hours developing our productivity pyramids. Over the years, we achieved every one of our short-term, our long-term, and our long-term goals. The last goal was achieved in 2019, so quite a few years. That was long-term. We have a long-term goal of having a winter home on the ocean with a swimming pool in a warm climate and a summer home in the mountains before I retire. We acquired the winter home in Cancun in April 2007. We checked on homes because we were in Vail, checked on homes in Vail and Beaver Creek. And we could purchase at that time virtually any home for $2,000 per square foot. A 2,000 square foot home was $4 million. We decided to let go and let God at that point, knowing that because of our unwavering faith, we would manifest that summer home in the mountains before I retired. November of 2018, which was many years later, we were in a theater and my phone buzzed. It was my son Devin. They traveled to Lake Tahoe frequently from their Oakland Hills, California home and wanted a vacation home at Lake Tahoe. They said they had found the home they wanted, but there was one problem. There were two homes on the property. And he wanted to make an offer on the property, and we would purchase one of them. Sight unseen, I said yes.
Yeah.
He made an offer based on the contingency that the homes had to pass all the inspections. After the inspections and a lot of negotiations, because there were a lot of things that had to be brought up to code, knowing everything that had to be done to the homes to bring them up to code, we closed on the properties in February 2019. My son did not know we wanted a mountain home for the summer, but I am convinced that we are all one.
Yes.
And the universal God within every spiritual being having a human experience brought about the manifestation of us having the summer home in the mountains.
Awesome.
Since I'm retiring on August 31st, we will be beginning a new phase of our life journey. We will develop a new productivity pyramid to confirm our current governing values and develop our long-term goals and our short-term goals and our daily tasks. I'll close with a prayer. Most amazing God within me, thank you for the courage to grow my faith through following my dreams. Thank you for the faith to believe in your divine plan for my life, even when I don't see it. Thank you for the courage to put my faith into action in ways that bless me and make me a blessing to others. Thank you for growing in me a brave heart, a high vision, enduring hope, and a taste for all that is good and worthwhile. Amen. Now let's embrace our unwavering faith and perform miracles with our God within each of us and every spiritual being having a human experience. Thank you. I have some handouts on the productivity pyramids. So anybody that's not aware of it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Let me know when you're ready, Brett.
Franklin slandered me.
Oh, okay.
Time is still transition. Not a earth unmoved can stand. Build your hopes on things eternal and hold to God's unchanging hand. Hold to His hand, God's unchanging hand. You just hold to His hand, God's unchanging hand. build your hopes on things eternal and hold to God's unchanging hand. Trust in Him who will not leave you. Whatsoever years may bring, if by earthly friends forsaken, still more closely to inflame. When your journey here has ended, if to God you have been true, oh, fair and bright your home in glory, in rapture so will you. Hold to His hand, God's unchanging hand. You just hold to His hand, God's unchanging hand. Build your hopes on things eternal and hold to God's unchanging hand. Hold to His hand, God's unchanging hand. You just hold to His hand, God's unchanging hand. Build your hopes on things eternal and hold to God's unchanging hand. You just build your hopes on things eternal and hold to God's unchanging hand.
And now you know why we've been married 40 years. Okay.
Take your offering in your hand.
I don't understand.
Just take the offering in your hand and bless it.
For our donation, for the growth of our church, and let's all hold in our hands our choice of money for the other. So at the back, or we had somebody come around, we've changed it a couple times.
Back at the.
But in the back, there'll be a basket, and you can put your donation in there, your love offering, however you choose to think of it. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Divine love.
Okay.
Divine love. Through me. Blessed and increases all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God. I couldn't think of the first word.
Is that what did I miss?
No, I did. It was divine love. I couldn't think of that. It just played. Okay, so now if you join me, stand and we'll do the peace song and
fix it. Go back here. All right, thank you.
Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be our moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Prayers for protection.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How many years ago?
Oh, I just heard you.
Well, it's a pretty start.